Alright, Secret DIY, and today on this Fan Dabby Dozy episode, I'm going to be telling you how basically I knocked my ceiling up and how I sorted it all out. And as you can see here in the corner, I'm not going to show you everything because that's going to ruin it. You can see it went okay, it's all lovely and painted now and all sorted. So, because I did this a couple of weeks ago. So, what happened was, you've just seen me there putting the plaster multi-finish over the plasterboard, and what happened was it just went off on me and basically I lost the ceiling and I was like So I'm going to show you how I got over it, how I got round it, and basically there is loads of problems with multi-finish at the moment, but you're going to have to wait till the end to find out why and how, or you can just fast forward to the end, that's up to you. But with that said, I'm going to get cracked on and I'm going to show you how I got my ceiling from an absolute mess to what you see here now. Well, a little bit of what you see here now, because that's for the future, so you'll have to keep watching the episodes to see how I got on. So, let's get cracked on. So, I started off by putting the SBR on the ceiling. Once I got the SBR done on the ceiling, that's to make it low suction now, so it's gone from a high suction background to a low suction background. I give it 2 coats. Once I'd done that, started pouring my water in the bucket. Got the water in the bucket, then what you do is you've got to put the extra time into the water. You don't put it into the plaster. Put it in the water, give it a little mix round, happy days. Then I was on to obviously putting the bag of plaster in. What I do there is I put half the bag of plaster into the water of 12.5 litres it is. 12.5 litres. So you put 12.5 litres in of water. Then once you've done that, then you put half the bag in, mix it round, half the bag in again. And that sorts your mix out, and that'll give you a good mix then, and you're all ready to get going. So I put the plaster on now. Started putting the plaster on, but I only put it 3/4 of the way past the ceiling. So what I mean by that is I've done about 2/3 of the ceiling, I've done, to be honest with you. And that's basically give me a good chance of getting the ceiling done. And especially if you're a beginner or you're just getting back into it, it's quite a big ceiling, like a good 20 square metres. So that's how I did it anyway. So I had total control of the ceiling now, well, that part of the ceiling. Once I'd done that, I then went on to flattened it all out, got it sorted. Once it'd been flattened, I'd done a touch test. Now when you do your touch test, basically what you want to be remembering is if you can leave imprints into it and it's not wet on your fingers, there's nothing coming on your fingers no more, it's ready for your second coat. So slurp with a cup of tea that the wife made me, and then straight onto the second coat. As soon as I got the second coat done, then I was straight into flattening it all out, waiting for it to get ready to put the water on.
All going off on the ceiling, and this still workable. Oh, never mind. Right, let's get this out. Get it cleaned up.
So, started the second half of the ceiling now. Straight on the second half of the ceiling, and I didn't put any extra time in this, I just left it, which I'll be telling you explain a bit better in a minute. So, started getting that on, basically same old process, just whap it on, first coat, second coat, obviously flatten, second coat, flatten, and you're basically at the stage of where the full ceiling's done on, and then you're ready just to start wetting in, and yeah, starting to get on with finishing it. But you'll see how it went on from now on. Happy days. So as you just seen me there, putting on that side there, and obviously I've got the joint in the middle now, so I'll have to start tacking that in a minute. But because I put the extra time on this, I've still got time on this to go over. So I can get this now virtually sorted and then start working on the other side and get all the joint blended in lovely, so it looks like one continuous ceiling. And because I've put like I said, I put the extra time on this, I can still go over this and get this right and then blend it all in one. The other side I didn't put any extra time in. The reason is because I wanted it to go off quicker. So all I've gone and done is mixed up one big batch and put both coats on of one batch. So now that should virtually go off, that'll go off quicker than what this did, and it should blend in lovely. So yeah, let's get cracked on. Another thing, just so you can see, there we go. There's that side, all this side now has been done. And as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's ridges in there. And that's basically, I'll start getting them out and then I'll polish all the way down in the joint. So yeah, let's get cracked on with that. We'll get this sorted now. So get this polished and then we can get the seal and finish. I'll show you the finished big reveal. So that's basically it. All sorted. All done. That's basically how I did it. I obviously started off this side and I worked my way all the way across and I blended everything in, just to give myself a chance of getting the ceiling done. That ceiling when it went off on me, for some apparent reason, in this corner here, I was polishing it within 20 minutes. Over this side, it was lingering for ages. Why? I don't know. That side of the corner as well, that was going straight off, but this side started lingering. So, that's just the way it is. It's a live material and that's what you've got to do. You've just got to persevere with it. But I've got rid of it all now and I've virtually done it. Well, sorry, I have done it, I've finished now. So that's about it. So if you can find it in your heart to subscribe, that'd be brilliant. And I'd just like to turn around and say thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next one. Thank you. So basically, I'm asking for your help here. I've done my ceiling, I've finished it all off and I've painted it, and to be honest with you, it's not 100%. Plastered other ceilings in the house and they've been absolutely amazing, fine, no problem. But this, I'm not happy with it. But my wife didn't want me to go over it again, and she said no, and I went alright, and so we're happy with it because it's in my house. But for future reference, basically what I'm trying to say is I want to try and get away from the multi-finish because there's problems with it at the moment. Whether they change, I don't know, but on Kirk John Stone's show that he does his channel, he's been saying that people are having problems with it as well. So there we go, that's another thing. Now for beginners, it's not going to help beginners by putting this on. So you experienced people out there, if you've got any ideas, I'd love to hear them in the comments. Basically for your help, basically. Just to see which way to go forward, away from multi-finish, and if you've got any good ideas that I can try, by all means I want to try. I've got my garage, I'm going to have another go doing some plastering in my garage, do some more practicing. And it could just be that the fact that I'm out of practice, because to be fair with you, I haven't plastered for a couple of years. I only started it up again because I knackered my wrist. So I'm trying to get away with that now, so I might have to start learning left-handed. But anyway, that's my problem. All I'm asking is, in the comments, you experienced lads or women, if you can give us some pointers to help people out, because it is a beginner channel, people trying to learn. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. I'd just like to say thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.